Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of our aftermarket review, where we dive into the market, see how they held up for the day, as well as go over our plays from this morning and see how they held up. Now, we have got a lot to talk about. We're going to get right into it. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do trade stocks and crypto for a living. That's how I pay the bills. So I'm here showing you what I'm doing each and every day so that you can follow along. I'm trying to keep it simple. I come with you at the numbers every morning and where I'm buying in. We go over how I got out of the positions and everything so that you can keep me honest. Now, we've got a lot to talk about today. VIX closed over 22% up today. The fear was out there. It was rampant today. We had crypto crash over the weekend, and the market just really felt it today. We predicted it was going to be a bad day. Let's see how the market's held up. S&P down 3.80%. That is huge. Dow down 2.79%, and the NASDAQ down a whopping 4.68%. This has got to be one of the worst days in the market I have ever seen. But with that being said, we made a lot of money. So let's go over the numbers. We was in some plays from Friday. Normally I'm only in 3 plays a day. 3 on the stock market and then maybe another 3 over in my crypto portfolio. But I try to keep it simple. I don't like to get too spread out. But days like today are meant for breaking the rules. When you see the stock market down this low, I had to spread it out. I had to buy into some stocks. I was in and out of some quickly, and we're going to go over that. Now, back on Friday, we bought into Mara and Coinbase. And, of course, that turned out to be a terrible buy-in because crypto crashed over the weekend. We were way down when market opened. However, it came down so far today that I averaged down on both of those positions, and we ended up making money. Now, I brought my Coinbase average down to $52 today, and crypto spiked up just around dinner time today. I sold. I didn't make a big profit, but I got out at $53, and let's see, I made 1.9% on that trade. Now, Mara, I averaged down on Mara, ended up getting my price down to, $6.70 was my average. So I sold it right around the same time, a little bit after Coinbase because I was doing some other things. I got out at $6.90, made 20 cents a share, gave me an average return of 2.9%. So still not bad at all. Now, I talked about a play this morning, and that was on ticker symbols EDU and TAL. I said that either TAL was going to go up or the EDU was going to come down, but I didn't see them staying that far apart. Now they did. They stayed quite a bit apart today, further than I've ever seen them. However, I took a position in TAL right as it opened, as well as shorted the position in EDU right as it opened to see which one went. I ended up taking a 1% loss on TAL because it did not drive. However, I made a 10.6% return on EDU. So I was real happy with that. 10.6% on that short position. In and out. Didn't take very long. Very happy with that. Another stock that we got into on Friday that I averaged down today was Signature Bank. Signature Bank come way down today. Bought into that, brought my average down. We originally bought in on Friday for 201. I bought again today at 171. Brought my average down to 286. Now that's still not green yet, but I think that'll come up. I'm really happy with those numbers. I love Signature Bank. There's no doubt that's a $300 stock in my mind. I'm good with that play. The other position I want to talk about is definitely still our star today, and that is IMPP. Okay, we briefed on it this morning. They were running high. They got up over $1 a share, and I thought there was real potential. And then right before I made the video this morning, they come out, they said that they was going to be doing the warrants, and the stock dropped. And so I didn't know how low it was going to go. I put a buy order in. If it hit 60 cents, it dropped below 60 cents, bought in. That brought our average down on them to 69 cents because we had also bought them on Friday. Brought my average down to 69 cents. I wrote it up. I put a trailing stop loss on it as soon as it got up over 79 cents. That trailing stop loss followed it up. We topped out today a little over 86 cents. And when it started dropping down, my trailing stop loss kicked me out at 82 cents for a whopping 18.8% return on that trade. So, incredible numbers. Overall, even with the 1% loss we took on Tall, we ended up 8.3% overall on all of our investments today, and that is just incredible. Not only did we do that, I made a special video today, right around noon, talking about crypto coming up and that there was money to be made in the little bounce we were having. Named a couple of coins, Chainlink, Decentraland, and I actually took a position in those. I took a position in Chainlink, and I took a position in Mana as well. I sold out of Mana just before I started doing this video. Made 8.8% on that trade, and I'm still holding the Chainlink. However, it is currently at this time up 14.4%. That wipes out the loss that we had on Solana over the weekend and then some. So I'm really happy with those trades. As well as I actually just did this. I sold this. I started to film and it come across my phone saying that it had jumped up in the after hours. I checked it out and I sold just literally minutes before I started filming. And that was a play we got in last week, RIGL. That was Rigel Pharmacy. We gotten into it. I said it got beat up too much. I bought into it and then it just continued to drop. I held on to it, and right before this video I sold it at 77 cents. Excuse me. Which represented a 3.3% gain on that trade. So that wasn't even figured into our 8.3% today, but that was another trade that we got cashed out of. So now we've cashed out of just about all of our positions. Again, made great money today. So don't let anyone ever tell you that just because the stock market's coming down, you can't make money. If you can't make money because the stock market's coming down, you're not trading correctly. There's always ways to make money, people. I'm here to help you get that knowledge, learn how to do it, follow along, watch these videos, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything. I'm here to help walk you through how to make money each and every day, whether the market's up or down. These volatile markets is terrible if you've got a portfolio out there you're holding long term. However, there's fortunes to be made in this volatility, and if you've got the nerve to buy when these stocks hit bottom, so many of these stocks and cryptos have so much room to run, millionaires are going to be made. I want you positioned to be in that spot. I want you to make your millions, and this is how I can help. So I'm going to be on here every day. Please go down, hit the like button. I spend hours putting these videos together. I'm already doing the trading, but putting all the content down so I can bring it to you, keeping up with where I got in, where I got out, just so that you can follow along. I hope you appreciate that. If there's anything I can do, any topics you want me to cover, leave it in the chat down below. If you were in IMPP today, you made great money. I'm really tickled for you. You know, if I'd known about the warrants and could have sold this morning, we had really made a killing. But 18.8% on IMPP, I just couldn't be any happier. So overall, like I said, up in the stock market, up in crypto. Join us in the morning on Before the Bell. We'll go over, we'll see how the stock market's looking. I will say in the after hours, the SPY is actually up a little bit. And because the VIX climbed so much right now, I would tend to think that tomorrow could be a good day for us. We'll know more about that in the morning. We'll see how the overseas markets move. We'll see how the pre-markets are tomorrow. But right now, I'm thinking that tomorrow could be a good day, and I'm excited for it. So, y'all have yourselves a blessed evening, and remember, never trade with your emotions. We always trade by the numbers.